Back inside the United Center dito sa Antipolo, manalo ng dalawang Black Eyed Peas live in Manila. Manalo dalawang tickets sa Black Eyed Peas live in Manila sa October 25 sa SM Mall of Asia Grounds. Para makasali sa promo, sagutin lang ang katanungan na ito. Ano ang team ni James Yap sa PBA? Letter A, B, Mig. Letter B, Great Taste. Hirap. Text. To send your entry. Text PBA space. Letter of the answer. Send it 23346. Winners will be determined via electronic raffle. This promo is until October 19 only. Again, text PBA space. Letter of answer. Send it 23346. Exclusive to smart subscribers only. Kaya sali na. Hirap na. I-google nyo na yun. Napakahirap. Dr. Brand. It takes the fourth quarter with a pull-up jumper. And now it's a 12-point ball game para sa Ginebra.
For JJ Helterbrand, di ba may usapan, ganong katagal pa siya maglalaro, is this going to be his last conference? You know, if he enjoys playing and winning makes you enjoy playing, eh sigurado malamang papahabain pa lalo ni JJ yung career niya.
Tablay! Rebound, Willie Wilson. Balak yatang umalagwa dito ng Ginebra. Here's Helterbrand.
He's got to do something here because they struggled again in that quarter. This time around, defensively, that 27 points have been binigay na sa Ginebra. Quarter na yun. And now they will afford to make that 5 quick points in a minute span.
5 straight points mula kay JJ Helterbrand. And the fans dito sa Antipolo telling JJ, don't go anywhere, JJ. Huwag kang aalis. Stay with the barangay. Or make the addition. 23 plus 24 equals 47. We'll be back in a moment.
Kami na lang natira rito eh. You know, we've been the longest here. I'm just willing to work a little harder each time. I'm happy that he's back on the court. I can help the team any way I can. Hopefully, we have a successful conference, and you know, he might not think of retiring.
Si Mark Caguioa na mismo ang unang umaapela na kung pwede, huwag muna magretiro. Itong si JJ. Meantime, Custodio caught dancing to the wrong song. So ito, nagkakawindang-windang ng Alaska dito. And focusing on Joel Banal, his first game as Alaska's head coach. He's been part of the Alaska organization for many years. Pero iba pa rin pag ikaw na yung in charge.
And right now, he's the one that has to find the solution. Ito sa problema nila because they can't put enough points on the board. Imagine, 51 points lang sila after all this, after 3 quarters and change here sa 4th quarter. Tapos, hindi na sila nakakakuha ng stop dito sa second half.
Referee Guevara saying that's an offensive foul laban kay Mike Cortez. Inatrasan niya yung bantay niya, and that's number 2 laban kay Mike. 66-51, kontrolado ng Ginebra itong mga unang bahagi ng 4th quarter. Steal! JJ on the move, and what a 4th quarter para kay JJ Helterbrand.
JJ did not score sa ating first half, pero dito sa 4th quarter, 7 points in less than 2 minutes.
Ablay. Ablay won't take the 3. Shot clock down to 8. Baracael had a great first half. Baracael umatake, and he will take 2. Laban kay Enrico Villanueva, kanyang pang-4. Mamarino din checking in presumably para palitan muna itong si Enrico. Meantime, all eyes are on Mac Baracael. He's actually the last man picked to make it to that Wuhan lineup. Nagpilihan silang dalawa ni Dylan Babu, and they chose Mac Baracael. When Lasseter and Lutz were not allowed to play in the preliminary round, Baracael ang nakakuha ng maraming minuto sa mga laro na yun.
And Mac Baracael, in that Smart Gila stint, hirapan na rin siya, no? Dahil nung panahon na wala pa, hindi pa dumadating guys like Kelly Williams and Ranidel. That was his position, and he played a lot of minutes at that 4 position. And then when they arrived for Wuhan, siya yung nasa gasahan, especially nung bumalik na si Lasseter at saka si Lutz.
Here's Cortez pulling up. Rebound Kablay. Takbuhan ng Alaska dito. They did say before the game that expect to see a run-and-gun version of the triangle. What that means exactly, I'm not really quite sure. And here's J.R. Reyes. Wala. Papiga ng bola. Who gets it? It will stay with Alaska.
I think when you look at number of attempts para sa Alaska, and that you get a picture of that run-and-gun version of the triangle because they're willing to take the shots much earlier than they're used to. So yeah, look at that. Case in point, that was 7 seconds for the shot clock. Sonny felt that he had a good shot, Sonny took it early.
Well, Alaska need to do things early dito sa fourth quarter. Kung ayaw nilang maiwan dito, la mga Ginebra, 68-55. Alaska, if you're an Aces fan, sama na minuto para makita if LA and Cyrus Baguio can get things going para dito sa Alaska Aces.
And they're the biggest missing links right now para dito sa Alaska. If you told me that both LA and Cyrus are going to have a subpar game and Alaska would be down by 13, that would, you would say, that would be not so bad because you know that these two guys, especially from that backcourt, sila talaga inaasahan. They're the guys that are the engine to this offense of Alaska.
Of course, J.R. Reyes and Sonny Toss, they're doing their best. Getting rebounds, boxing out the big men of Ginebra. They're looking for production from that Alaska backcourt. Samantala, here's Mamarin, pinasa kay Cortez. 8 to shoot para sa Ginebra. Cortez to Intal. Intal on the move. Runner is good.
Almost wrong-footed yung nangyari doon kay JC Intal, but then when you have that athletic ability, all you have to do is talon ka lang, and then he gathered himself for that mid-range jumper.
J.R. Reyes. Good defense by Willie Wilson and a 3-second violation laban to Sonny Toss.
Yes, you know, for J.R. Reyes, he's having a good game. Yung problema pa rin na hinahanap sa kanya, if you are going to be matched up against someone that small, at least size-wise, you have to be able to back him down para magamit yung size advantage ng Alaska.
Kagiwa. Shot clock down to 9. Bangsak si Cortez. Pero actually bumangga sa kay Mamarin. Pero katindi si Mamarin.
At least alam mo, hindi siya namimili. He's fair. Fair lang siya.
Walang personal.
Walang personal. Kalaban,
Kapihan. Kapihan na. Pabili naman. Tayo eh. Hindi naman kalaban eh. Okay, what do we have here? All right, baseline inbound. Cortez, 7 to shoot. Pinasa, Intal, nabitawan. Naagaw. Wow, Kablay made the steal while sitting on the floor. That's called sitting on the job. And he got the steal. Okay, so ito yung nangyari. Nabitawan ni Intal, ang Kablay. Oh, nag-behind the back pa. Galing, oh. While sitting down.
And the best part about that is the presence of mind to actually realize we already got possession, and I've got to call timeout because if I have possession, tapos nahawakan pa yan ng kalaban, parang binigyan ko na rin sila ng bagong shot clock yan because a bigger guy ang makakalaban ko sa jump ball.
By the way, end of this game, we will talk to the best player at meron pa tayong live coverage of the coach's press conference. Abangan yan. And syempre, babalik tayo dun sa Active Center for our post-game show. Joel Banal. Maganda yan, balik simula. You know, kasi he's been there for the longest time. He was there when they won a Grand Slam in 1996. When he left, won a championship with Ateneo. And then when he moved to Togetex, he won a championship with Togetex. Had a magical 12-month run from October 2002 and then dun sa his Togetex championship in 2003, all in a span of 12 months.
And that's why, nung sinasabi nga nila, ano mangyayari sa Alaska? You should be, if you're an Alaska fan, hindi ka masyado mamatakot sa maganda pa rin, parang kaya nag-install. Because Coach Joel Banal is a coach with a high coaching pedigree. He's been an assistant coach with, like you said, a Grand Slam team, and then siya mismo, by himself, marami rin siya nakuha ang mga kampiyonato.
They're already booing Mac Barakel.
I have a feeling.
It's just his first game. Wala. Warm up muna.
Alam mo kung bakit?
Bakit?
Naalala pa nila doon sa Gilas eh. Naalala na
Oh,
yan.
that is true. But, you know, you have to be a really good player, you know, to make the barangay react on your very first game. Or you can just be Mac Barakel. Okay, ito, Barakel, nakuha loose ball. Pinasa, Custodio. Custodio, no!
That's painful because it had a big opportunity there. But that leads to not to level.
Did you see what Willie Wilson did to Barakel? Nagpakilala. Samantala, Cortez. Approaching the 7-minute mark for fourth and final quarter.
Ang zone defense itong Alaska has been troublesome para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Oh, one more rebound for J.R. Reyes. Yeah, 13 rebounds tonight. Steadily, yan din ang lamang ng Ginebra. Down to 11 points.
At maganda pa rin pinapakita ni Mac Barakel. Actually, the top scorer para dito sa Alaska with 16.
Here's Kagiwa. Intal on the right side, laban kay Barakel. And look who got the ball. Barakel, pinasa, Bonbon in the open court. Custodio against Kagiwa.
Just like that, Alaska gets on a run. Sila naman nakakuha ngayon ng puntos mula sa fast break. And it's Ginebra's turn right now to react and try to call a ceasefire dahil sila naman ang hindi makakuha ng puntos doon sa zona ng Alaska.
That's what you were saying. The big men are doing their job. It's the backcourt that needs to wake up. And Custodio wakes up. Great open court move. And Jessica Mendoza comes back with a report about J.R. Reyes. Jessica?
Nico, nakausap ko si assistant coach Luigi Trillo ng Alaska kanina. And I think I stumbled upon the reason that J.R. Reyes has been so energized with his rebounding. It's because he was instructed to stop the transition of Ginebra. Sabi nila, yun yung strength ng Ginebra. Kaya kailangan, they really have to be able to get the rebound every single time. Nico?
And that's what J.R. Reyes has done magnificently tonight. 13 rebounds against this very big Ginebra front line, you know, with guys like Mamaril and Enrico Villanueva.
Look at that combination, 25 rebounds for the two big men of Alaska. Siguro kaya inspired si J.R. Reyes. Nakita ko yan nung isang araw, nung Biyernes.
Anong meron?
Nanood ng Disney.
Kaya siya inspired.
Inspired siya. Nanood ng Disney yan eh.
If it works for him, who am I to complain? 6 and 13 natitira in the ball game. And here's Kagiwa. Pinasa. This J.R. Reyes breaking up that play. And LA diving for the ball at nakahingi ng timeout. Great play by the Aces.
You might say, yes, that's a great play. They are going to keep possession. The only thing that I have a problem with that timeout is that would leave Alaska with one final timeout in the last 6 minutes of this match.
Ouch. Okay, I take it back.
Pero mahirap, pero siyempre when you're in that situation, you're just thinking, I want to keep possession.
Yeah, save the possession.
Yes, and I want to keep this run going. Yung momentum nasa kanila na ayaw nilang bitawan.
So Alaska nagtatangkang bumangon dito in the fourth quarter. 6:06 na natitira. And a great run by the Aces so far. Tuwing Sabado, alas 10 ng hapon, magaganap ang pakisyon ng mga mahihirin na football club sa Pilipinas. Ay naman, mula sa Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. Huwag malagpasin ang UFL Cup dito lang sa Active at IBC. Goal natin to. Kablay, De La Cruz, Tenorio, Barakel, the rookie. Sanitos at the post, laban kay Mamaril. That's the Alaska unit on the floor. Tapos yung tira ni Sunny, pero siya po'y tinulak ni Mamaril.
Kanina tinanong mo ako, Miko, at yung Sanitos in terms of big men, you see the best post-up guy, at least in this match so far, he is bringing out a lot of moves. Nakita natin kanina, meron siyang moves na bagal, he's trying to get position and power. That time around, surprised itong si Mamaril because he used quickness.
Isang magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Live po tayo mula sa Inaro Center dito sa Antipolo. And here's Mark Nangiwa with a basketball. Double team. Little Robbie Labagala back in the ball game as well. Kasama si Nino Canaleta, si Ronald Tubit, at si Big Mama, Vinny Mamaril. Shot knock down to 10. Labagala fires. Rebound nakuha ni Mamaril. Bagong shot clock para sa Ginebra. Here's Kagiwa. Canaleta. He can shoot over LA. Pinasa kay Tubid. Tubid nadulas. Still had the ball. Handoff Canaleta. Canaleta fires.
That zone defense continues to trouble itong Barangay Ginebra.
Third person na laban kay Mamaril. And Mamaril will sit down para kay Enrico Villanueva.
And you know, Miko, after that strong start by Barangay Ginebra in this fourth quarter, where si JJ had those 7 points, no, tumigil na yung scoring ng Ginebra.
Sunny. Now one-on-one.
That's travel. Oh, yes, the call is a travel.
That always works, no? Diba? Paparandam ka. Pagbangga mo, atras ka bigla.
And especially these guys in PBA, to be able to move another post-up guy, a pure post defender, you have to exert so much effort.
Rebound, Cablay really went up to get that rebound. Here's Barakael. No second chance points para sa Alaska. 7-point lead para sa Ginebra. And here's Villanueva. Shot clock down to 10. Nasa alley-oop!
Mark Kagiwa, usually dapat baliktad yun. Si Enrico dapat na nasa loob, si Mark ang nasa labas. They switched it around because the defense of Alaska did not see Mark Kagiwa at the bottom. Back-to-back turnover. This is going to hurt Alaska's run.
JJ is back. He had 7 straight points to start the fourth quarter para sa Ginebra. And Cablay sits down. At si Cyrus Baguio babalik ni Coach Joel Banal. Nagiwa. 15 footers. Short. Oh, hindi nakatingin si Baguio. Pero nakuha muli ni Barquero. Steal by Kagiwa. Kagiwa on the move. Kagiwa, no! There's a foul. And 2 free throws para kay Kagiwa.
Wow, that will be 3 straight turnovers para dito sa Alaska. Sila naghahabol, and those 3 turnovers is giving more and more chances para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Barquero so upset with himself. Sinasabunutan niya yung sarili niya as Kagiwa makes the first free throw. Galit na galit siya because he knows he can make better decisions than that. Pinasa niya kay Baguio, nakatalikod sa kanya si Cyrus. 2 for 2 para kay Kagiwa.
Miscommunication there. Maybe part of that actually is Kagiwa, Baguio as well as Barakael. Hindi naman kahabaan ng oras na nakapag-ensayo sila magkasama.
That's a good point. Samantala, Tenorio, hounded by Tubig. Life has not been easy para kay LA Tenorio in this game. Ginebra's defense nakatutok talaga kay LA. And a foul by Ronald Tubig. 12 to shoot para sa Alaska. They go back to Sunny. Back to De La Cruz for 3. Right after that loss to Rainer Shine, shot ang Kinset said, for this particular game, gusto nilang pakita that they can play excellent defense for fourth quarters.
Look at the defense that they're playing against Alaska. Only 63 points ang kanilang binigay so far. Alaska doesn't have the luxury of calling a timeout to stop this run of Ginebra because they only have 1 here. Coach Joel Banal is just hoping that his boys on the floor can get a basket here. And that's big.
Umiiling si LA as if to say, bakit ngayon lang? But better late than never. Pero ito, nauubusan na po sila ng panahon para makahabol. Under 3 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Remember, meron po tayong live coaches press conference from the Inares Center. And then we'll send you back to the Active Center in Quezon City for our post-game show. All that happening dito sa Active. Canaleta. Ooh, tough shot.
No choice to Coach Joel right now. He's going to call that final timeout and give final instructions, so hoping na yung koponan niya can be able to run this last 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Ginebra lamang, 78-66. Magbabalik po kami. Okay, 2 and 19 remaining dito. Things are looking good para sa Ginebra. Things looking not so good para sa Alaska in the first game of Joel Banal as the head coach of the Aces. A new head coach after 22 years. Alam mo, ang dami siguro may akala si Tim Goon lang ang naging coach ng Alaska ever eh. Hindi naman siya talaga yung first head coach ng Alaska. But here's the matchup. Mark Caguioa laban kay Mac Baracael.
So far, Mac Baracael has 16 points. But what's surprising is, see, Mark Caguioa actually has more rebounds than Mac Baracael.
Ito si De La Cruz. Nago ni Baracael. Tenorio for 3.
And those 2 misses, masakit yun para sa Alaska. Because that's a 12-point lead right now. They needed to score on that possession.
Caguioa fires. It's good. At dito na talaga lumayo ang Ginebra in the fourth and final quarter. In the third period, lumamang na sila ng 10 puntos. Doon na nagpakita ng senyales, no? Na gusto na talaga kumawala ng Ginebra. And then that big 7-point run by J.J. Hilterbrand, that really made things happen for the Gym Kings, Jacob.
You know, that third quarter, that big run that they had in which KG was the main guy, yun yung nagpalaki ng lamang eh. Kung saan umabot yung lamang ng 17. Tapos pagkatapos doon, like you said, J.J. Hilterbrand, parang diniktik niya lalo. Although there was an uprising by Alaska, that lead just became too big for them to overcome. Not enough time for them. At ang hirap eh. Ang hirap humabol ng Alaska if your 2 main guards, L.A. Tenorio and Cyrus Baguio, are unable to play the way that you expect them to play.
Well, si Bonbon Custodio and rookie Eric Salamat return to the ball game. Cyrus, not the best performance to start the new season ng PBA. And what about Canaleta? Making that free throw a solid game para kay Canaleta. One of our leading contenders for best player of the ball game.
You have to say, because in the situation that he was at, it was a matter of who was going to flinch first. Was it Barangay Ginebra who was playing as their power forward, a small guy, or itong Alaska Aces? Ang nangyari, Alaska had to adjust to Barangay Ginebra at times because KG Canaleta was giving them problems with his outside shooting.
And we're about to see Mac Baracael on the free throw line. Mac Baracael came off the bench, played defense, got rebounds, and scored points. At, pinapakita niya yung tapang na napanood natin throughout his stint sa FTU, throughout his stint sa Gilas, how he performed in Wuhan. And Kablay coming in. Si Baguio, a long, slow walk to the Alaska bench.
Mac Baracael, another one of those guys from the national squad na nagpakitang gilas talaga dito sa first game nila.
That's solid.
Best player.
Lassiter had a, decent. Japet, monster game. Hindi pa natin nakikita si JV Casio as Custodio scoots in despite the challenge of Ronald Tubit. Sayang, di natin nakita si Dylan Nababu. Coach's decision, he was not sent in by Coach Junel Banguli during the game of Barako.
So, sa kanya, in his case, hindi pa siya nagkakaroon ng kanyang performance.
Wala pa. Jason Ballesteros already got to play for the Meralco Bolts, and here's Baracael adding to his stats for his first ever PBA game as an official PBA player.
20-point game. He's had a 20-point game for a rookie.
The story here is that Ginebra will get their first win of their new season. spoiling the debut of Coach Joel Manal. Giving Sean Tankinson a good
Homecoming, as Ginebra's head coach once again.
Lagi natin pinag-uusapan yung kay Coach Joel Banal na he is a coach again and back at the head coaching stint on the other side. Para kay Coach Sean Tankinson, ganun din. Dahil nawala rin siya sandali, he was an assistant coach for quite some time and now, nakakakabit na naman siya ng kanyang best, ng kanyang panalo.
Final score, 83-72. Ginebra winning over Alaska. Second half, breakaway punctuated by that big 7-point cluster by J.J. Helterbrand at the start of the fourth. Mapapanood niyo po si Sean Tankinson in our live coverage of the coach's press con in just a moment. Pero ito naman, kakausapin po natin. Well, ang best player po natin is, walang iba kundi si Nino Canaleta.
Nino Canaleta had a good game because when this game started, it seemed that his position might be a problem dahil baka hindi niya masabayan yung mga big men ng Alaska. But this is what he was able to do. Yung tira niya sa labas became a factor. That's why nakakuha ng 16 points. At hindi mo sama, 7 rebounds para kay Canaleta.
Sumaring sa opensa, he does it from the perimeter, pero depensa tries to get those rebounds para tulungan ang Ginebra. Okay, I think we're about ready to join the press conference ongoing dito sa Inares Center. So, pakinggan po natin si Coach Sean Tankinson.
But syempre, there's a feeling out stage between the coach and the team.